What's up, collectors? Welcome back to Films by Color. Today I'm going to be going on another Criterion adventure. This is my third one this month. I'm going to be hitting up a different store that I haven't yet gone to for this July sale. And I'm going to be meeting up with an old friend, Evan, who you may remember from last November's Criterion sale. We shot a video then that was actually his first Criterion haul ever. He had never picked up any Criterions before that, and we got to get his first experience with that on camera. And now this is going to be only his second Criterion haul. So we're going to meet up and we're going to talk about movies while we shop, and then hopefully we can get her to pick something up. Maybe not. If not, that's okay. I will definitely be picking some things up because there are a few more things on my list that I have not seen at the first two stores. So let's go ahead and jump in the car and meet him over there and see what we can find. All right, I'm here. Back with my good buddy Evan. Evan's here. I'm glad we can make this happen. We've been planning this for a while.
Yeah, we have.
Evan's here. We're going to talk some movies while we shop. The Criterion section's right over there. I was just telling you about this. It's shrunk quite a bit.
Yes.
Because, as you can see, they've put all the manga in here for some reason. Like, half of it is manga over here. I don't know why they put more books in the media section. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, the Criterion section used to be, I think, these two whole rows, and now it's just those two little sections over there. But,
this isn't part of it either?
No, those are vinyls. Yeah, this little part here.
Oh.
Have you seen this? Because I know you love that movie.
Well, wait, Time Bandits or Portrait of a Lady on Fire?
Well, I know you were looking for Portrait of a Lady on Fire last time we did this.
Well, I got it last time.
You did get it, that's right.
Shay and I still have not watched it. We were planning on watching it actually maybe sometime this week, but I don't know yet. And then I got The Fisher King last time as well. I watched that. You
did watch that one?
I did enjoy that one.
I think I might get that one because the 4K just came out of that one.
Yeah.
But do you like Time Bandits?
I have not. I've only seen clips of Time Bandits because when I last saw it, I was, I guess, too young to watch it. So my parents made me turn off the TV. All I remember is Napoleon being really excited about puppets hitting each other.
I think you will really like Time Bandits. Yeah. You're a Gilliam fan, and I think that's one of his better ones that I liked.
I'm a cautious Gilliam fan.
Yeah.
Jabberwocky was...
Oh yeah, he recently watched Jabberwocky, which I didn't tell him anything about except for... No, I don't think I told you anything. I was like, it's interesting.
No, you said that it wasn't your favorite, and I definitely see why. It's not my favorite either. It's probably my least favorite Terry Gilliam film I've seen thus far, and granted, I've only seen...
Well, but that's because you're a weirdo and you like The Brothers Grimm.
I do like The Brothers Grimm.
Which is a bonkers movie, which I can't even tell. It's hard to even see Gilliam in that film for me. Maybe if you're
I keep forgetting that's a Terry Gilliam film.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I like that one far. That one might be my second favorite. First one's still Man Who Killed Don Quixote.
Yeah, you're a big proponent of that film. I gotta check that one. That's a new one.
It's a solid film.
I think you really like Time Bandits. There's some fun commentary on religion in that one that I know you'll really like. And they just released this new beautiful 4K release. They got the lenticular slipcover back in print.
Holographic.
Yeah.
Or is that holographic technically, or is it a different?
They call it a lenticular.
Lenticular.
In the
well, that is a particular term.
But yeah, super nice release. Triangle of Sadness also.
Triangle of Sadness.
Which I know you had mixed feelings on.
I really enjoyed the first third. I think I enjoyed the second third, and then the last third started to lose me, and the ending definitely lost me. Not in terms of I was confused, but just in terms of my enjoyment.
So yeah, they've got some new stuff down here. Grace just picked this one up, Thelma and Louise, which is a classic that we've never seen.
Yeah, Shay, my wife really likes that one.
That seems straight up Shay's alley. That seems like a Shay movie. I just picked this one up in the last sale haul. That's an interesting one, and I love films about filmmaking. So
that's cool. Yeah,
I'm gonna check that one out.
Films about filmmaking. But although I still haven't seen The Fabelmans, and I'm still not sure I want to.
I really enjoyed it. It might not be your thing.
Have you seen this?
I have not seen that yet.
This is a fantastic Spike Lee movie.
Another one that your wife really recommends, and you. I think you both told me about that one.
Which one?
No,
this
Malcolm
one.
X.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Shay's actually seen this one.
Oh.
But
she was talking because your wife's a teacher.
We haven't watched it together.
Okay.
She was
talking about the person, of course. Talking about him with her students all the time.
Yeah. So yeah, this is really good. Marriage Story is also very good.
Yeah, that's a tough watch.
It's definitely a tough watch.
Especially the year I watched it. It was a tough watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was. There's never. I don't know if there's ever a good year to watch it if you're married or if you come from a divorced family.
That's true.
Oh, Polanski's made
Yeah, see that I think you should watch Fablemans. I think it might
Fablemans,
resonate with you.
Oh boy.
Because it's not
Because
about
it's about their marriage or his parents' marriage.
Yeah. Might be tough.
That might.
Save it for a day where you're in the mood.
Well, it is on Amazon Prime now, so it is available.
Okay.
So, is there something you are particularly looking for?
Not really. I have a wish list. Criterion.com has a wish list feature.
Gotcha.
So there's some stuff in there that if I see, and this is actually in there. This is actually a drama, but it's loosely based on a fairy tale. I think, like the Frog Prince, maybe. Like very loosely based, which is interesting to me.
Just like inspired by.
Yeah, inspired by.
Yeah.
So that I think is on my watch list. I'm still recovering. Dude, I didn't even tell you this. Last night, so if you're watching this, I'm filming this the morning after that insane 4-hour live stream I did last night.
Oh, you did a live stream? Oh.
Yeah, I did a live stream and it went on forever. I was trying to get through a bunch of stuff. And thank you guys for all of you tuned in. But my voice is struggling
Little
this
shot.
morning. And I didn't get to bed till really late. So we're going to power through. Grace and I really want to pick that one up. Eve's Bayou. It's like a Creole, New Orleans kind of crime thriller with a little bit of folklore and mysticism. So that's like a good mix for me and Grace because she likes crime stuff and I like folklore stuff. So I think that one is towards the top of my list to pick up. I just picked up this one. It's an early Scorsese film, which I have not seen. Speaking of Scorsese, have you seen Last Temptation of Christ yet?
Alas, I have not.
Oh, it's right there. Perfect.
Forgive me, Father.
I
I have
really
known
wanna
not what
know-
I have not done.
Really want to know your opinion on that one because
I mean, I've seen clips of it, and I definitely have opinions on those clips,
it's
mainly with just the casting.
it's bizarre, man. It's like everyone's talking with like New York accents.
Right. Well, yeah, with Harvey Keitel as
Harvey Keitel's
Judas, that's the one that I'm just like, why? But okay.
It's really
I
strange.
mean, not that Harvey Keitel's not a good actor. I'm just, that casting puzzles me. I think I asked you this the last time. Have you seen Raging Bull?
I've not seen Raging Bull.
Raging Bull is definitely one of Scorsese's best.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of
that's
Robert
what
De
I
Niro, Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci's best too.
And I need to check it out because most of his films are like gangster movies. I'm not a big gangster movie fan.
I'm not either generally, but Raging Bull is not.
Yeah, it's like a sports movie, right?
Yeah.
It's a really cool release. I love the slipcover on that.
Oh sure.
Sex, Lies, and Videotape. I don't know anything about it. But
Sounds scandalous.
I hear people talk about it all the time. Holland Drive. They got a pretty good selection here, even though it's small. It's pretty stocked.
Yeah, I was about to say this is better stocked, I think, than the last time you and I did this together.
Yeah, have you ever seen Dinner with Andre?
I have not.
My Dinner with Andre. I think you'll like that movie.
I think you've mentioned that one to me though.
It seems like an Evan movie. It's basically just. Well, first of all, it's what's his name? Can't think. Wallace Shawn. Wallace Shawn and another actor. Wallace Shawn from Princess Bride. Inconceivable.
Oh, thank you.
He's
I
giving me
never
confused
remember
face.
his name. Yep.
It's just him and another actor literally sitting at a table at a restaurant, talking about philosophy the entire time.
Oh, yes, that does sound like a me movie.
Yes, I gotta get that for you. I know you said you're a little tight right now, and you probably won't be able to join in or pick up much, but
Not this time, but I can at least look and add stuff to my list for next time. It's probably best that way anyway.
well, I probably should watch them first, because I wouldn't want you to buy like Last Temptation of Christ and then not like it, and then
Sure.
be out $20. And when you picked up this one last time,
I did. I still haven't finished it.
but you started.
When
it?
I started it, and I realized that was not the day for me to watch it.
Well, at least you realize.
I will go back and finish it though.
I'm gonna have to get Evan a couple of birthday presents. When is your birthday, by the way? It's in January. Same
It
as
is.
mine. So
Yeah.
long way away.
Yeah, our birthday is like separated by what, like a week?
Yeah,
I think.
days. Yes. Are you about to buy a house? Or that's
I'm
amazing.
not going to buy it, but I'm definitely adding it to the list.
You need to come over. I have that one.
You have it?
And we should watch that in theater because that would be amazing. That was actually the one last year when we watched Arsenic and Old Lace.
Yes.
Grace asked me what we should show you guys, and it was between House and Arsenic and Old Lace. That is nothing like Arsenic and Old
Oh, I'm
Lace.
sure
That's
it's not from this
but that is
description,
the
it sounds fantastic.
best movie to watch on Halloween with like a group of friends because it's amazing.
Fantastic. I've found recently that I'm really enjoying going through like 60s and 70s films.
Yeah.
Like the
60s is one of my favorite decades.
Yeah, it's just like it's before blockbusters were a thing, And so it really was just like we're just trying to tell an entertaining story, versus trying to just get a certain amount of people in seats.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, all the focus groups, all those kinds of things. The one I showed you a clip of, Cromwell, I can't say for sure how I feel about it. Is it like a great film? Not necessarily.
Yeah, what was that? That was the one you showed me the intro
so
to?
That has Richard Harris and as Oliver Cromwell, who led the English Civil War, and King Charles I is played by Alec Guinness.
Okay.
And to see
and you
those
love
two,
Alec Guinness.
Oh my god,
He's your
I
favorite.
love both those actors. And to see them both in a scene together, like I'd never seen that before. So it was really cool to see them play opposite of each other as two opposing characters. And it was really cool though too, because I've been to London and I've been to the Parliament building, and I actually was inside the Parliament building, and they shot a scene in that building that I recognized. I
that's
recognized
awesome.
the room they were in. And fun fact, it's actually also the actual location that William Wallace from Braveheart was executed. Because Braveheart is not to be taken historically in any sense.
What?
But it was really cool to see that.
We might have to check this. This is Mona Lisa again. We might have to check this one out together. It's got Bob Hoskins
Mona
and
Lisa.
Michael Caine in it
Michael Caine.
as a mob boss.
And Bob Hoskins, yeah.
That might be one we have to watch together. We gotta start watching movies together again, especially because it's the summer, man.
You've seen Hook, right?
I have seen Hook.
Okay, to me that's just the definitive Bob Hoskins. I mean, yes, there's also other movies he was in, including like Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, Super Mario Bros. Up there.
And Super
Way up there.
Scapelli's. Yeah, Hook. Yeah, no, all I can think is, I just had an apostrophe. I think you mean an epiphany. Lightning struck my brain with utmost hurt.
I need to rewatch that with you. I think I'll love it even because it's one of your faves.
It's one of my favorites, even though it got torn apart by critics. But what do they know?
I really like the first 2/3. I think it lost me in the finale, but
That's fair.
I think if I watch it with you, I'll have a much better experience.
Maybe. If you watched it with like me when I was a child, then you would, especially because it's one of Dustin Hoffman's most like entertaining roles. Of course, Robin Williams. And
Yeah, you watch everything with Robin Williams.
yeah, and so I'll go through Robin Williams movies just over the years constantly.
Yeah, I'm bummed you didn't like Fisher King more.
I think it's just Terry Gilliam stuff, where he just kind of, it's always in his third act, he just kind of starts to really leave planet Earth a little bit.
Have you seen Brazil?
No, I haven't. The same thing?
It doesn't wait till the third act. That's just a bonkers movie all the way through.
Sure. But, no, I mean, I liked Fisher King. I always, when I get a movie, I want to love it. And so, but I'm a very particular human, so it's not saying much if it's like, I liked it. It was okay. That's my standard.
Yeah, and that's why I don't want to push you to blind buy anything anymore, because, you only want to buy the stuff that you really, really like. Speaking of, I have not. This is one I don't have. I think this is the last Chaplin film I don't have.
I'm like, yes, no, we talked about this, didn't we? I really want to watch this.
I think I need to get this one. This might
love to watch it with you and Shay and Grace.
Yeah, because Shay's a big. She went to film school. She's a big classic.
Yeah, and he has a fantastic monologue in that one.
You're a big clips guy. You watch a lot of clips from movies before you see the movies.
I'm not like seeking them out. They just
pop up in your feed.
Yeah, but I'd be interested to see Mona Lisa. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's like
I haven't really seen a movie that Bob Hoskins has led besides Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
And he's young in this. This is, I guess it's 86. He's not that young. What'd you find?
The Damned, directed by Luchino Visconti.
Visconti?
This description, though. The most savagely subversive film idea. In the wake of Hitler's ascent to power, the wealthy industrial portray Nazism, including the scheming social climber Friedrich, the conniving matriarch Sophie, into a self-destructive spiral of decadence, greed, perversion, and all-consuming hatred as they vie for power over the family business and over one another.
I think we have a new video series for just you reading the backs of all these.
Oh, I would happily do it.
Okay, so it goes over into this section a little bit here. Beasts of No Nation. That's the one that you told me about, or the Beasts?
Oh God, Beasts of No Nation.
It's a one-time watch.
It's a good film. I can never watch that one again because I get too upset emotionally.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It is. Oh my God. Anything when it comes to cruelty towards children, I can't really stomach it very well.
See, that's big. That's a big thing for me.
Yeah. Which I think is a good thing, right?
Yeah, you should
Shouldn't be
feel
like,
that way.
oh, that doesn't get to me. Something's wrong with you.
There it is. There it is.
I was
Delightful
thinking old
movie.
days. That was a delightful film.
We were
I'm so
dying.
glad y'all showed us that. We loved it.
That was a lot of fun. I really, really want this. Have you seen any of the Three Colors trilogy? They just released this 4K set, but I've been told it's problematic. Like they messed with the original color grading. And
See, don't get me started on Star Wars again. I hate it when filmmakers go back and change the original.
Well, this isn't that bad because you can still get the Blu-ray set. They didn't like erase
so they
them.
didn't get it. So unlike Star Wars, where you can't get the theatrical
No,
versions.
that's much worse. This is just a different version.
Okay. I mean, Ridley Scott sometimes does that a little bit.
Yeah, and it includes the Blu-rays in it. Let me know in the comments, guys. I don't know if the Blu-rays are the new restorations, or if they're the Blu-rays are the old restorations and the 4Ks are the new ones.
I was just looking at all the
That's the
pretty
movie
colors.
that I sent you the score of. Blue is about
that was a gorgeous
woman
score.
who's a composer. It's a beautiful, beautiful movie. It's in French.
Oh, it's about a woman who's a composer?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Very, very good movie. This is
I was just having a conversation with
Brazil.
Shay last night about
Crazy movie that I was telling you about. Terry Gilliam has so many movies in here. But sorry, what were you saying?
I was just saying, I was just having a conversation with Shay last night about, because I'm a big score guy, and
Yes, we talk about that quite a bit.
yes. She was asking me, are there many female composers? And I said, no, not really. But I mean, one was, I cannot pronounce her name, and I can't remember it. I just remember it starts with an H. But she did Joker, which was a really solid score.
Interesting. I still haven't seen that.
Oh, it's a solid film. It definitely, like, if you know what movies he's pulling from for inspiration,
Yeah, it hurts it.
then you won't be really surprised by anything, because it definitely is pulling from some Scorsese films. But I think he does it in a really entertaining and well done way. But anyway, the score was really good, and that had a female composer, and that actually won an Oscar.
I really like these kind of releases when they include the novel with it.
Ooh, it has the novel. Ooh, that's cool.
Furies is a
That's
pretty
you
big
get a
one.
book and a movie. That's
Barbara Stanwyck and
why can't
Walter
I do that?
Houston. I don't know, man. I've been thinking about getting that one for a while.
Have you seen Tootsie?
No.
This and Hook, definitely Dustin Hoffman's most entertaining roles, for sure.
Okay. Another foundational movie for you, or you saw it later?
No, I saw it much later. I didn't see it until probably 5 years, maybe 4 or 5
I'm assuming you
years
grew up
ago.
in a pretty strict home too.
Yes.
Because you said you
I
couldn't watch
couldn't
Time
watch
Bandits
Power
earlier.
Rangers.
Okay, that was much worse than me then.
Yeah.
My parents didn't have problems with.
Like, they questioned me
Martial
watching
arts.
cartoon Batman because there's punching and kicking.
My parents never had a problem with martial arts stuff because they're martial artists, and I grew up
Sure, yeah.
punching and kicking myself.
Well, it's like you just teach the child to have self-control.
That's
What a
that's
principle.
actually what martial arts is.
Yeah.
Um,
One of the main
obviously
virtues.
anything with like sexuality or
Sure.
language was much more.
Yeah,
or like actual violence, like with like blood and stuff. But
Right,
martial
like
arts stuff.
gore.
Like I was watching Ninja Turtles. I was watching the Three Ninjas movies.
I wasn't allowed to watch Ninja Turtles. I wasn't allowed to watch a lot, and that was a lot of my mom. She's just very protective, and she's very conscious of the fact that a child's brain is like a sponge. And
Yeah,
so,
and I am too now. I mean,
Yeah.
I get where that comes from.
Yeah.
But also,
you
don't want to be too sheltered.
Yeah.
This is the first Criterion I ever bought. Lord of the
is it
Flies.
Lord of the Flies?
And I still haven't watched it.
I still haven't read the book.
I love the book.
Is the book good?
I think so.
Have you
For me.
seen? I haven't seen the film. This is a play though, A Raisin in the Sun. Have you seen Fences
Oh, that was the recent one with,
with Denzel?
Washington? Yeah.
I'm sorry, Denzel. Denzel. It's not Denzel.
Oh, really?
Denzel. Yeah, he's clarified multiple times. It's Denzel.
Interesting. I just learned that it's not Taylor Lautner. It's actually Taylor Lautner. He's just never corrected anybody for like
Oh, sure.
the 10 years that he's been.
I was
an actor.
just talking to Shay about Twilight, or asking her about Twilight last night. I was like, "Did you read Twilight growing up?" She's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "I'm a monster. I sparkle in the sun."
All right, I'm back at home, and I do have some things to share with you guys. Evan had to run. We ended up getting lunch after Barnes & Noble and talking for a little bit about other stuff. but he did have to run, so I'm going to be doing this part solo. He did decide not to pick anything up this month anyway. He is being a little more cautious with his finances, but it was great to have him there because I really enjoyed talking movies with him while we shopped, and he did write down some things that he wants to check out in the future. But I've got a few things I want to share with you guys. The first one here is one that I've been wanting for a while. This is the last Charlie Chaplin film in the Criterion Collection that I needed. It is Limelight, which I'm very excited about. Evan was also really interested in this one, and hopefully he can come over and we can watch this one together because we talked about it for a little bit. And I think he actually independently recommended that we watch this film together even before we met up for this sale. So this was a perfect find. I'm so glad I found it. This is not like, from what I know about it, it's not like a lot of his other films. This is apparently a very serious drama that pulls a lot from Chaplin's personal life. So I'm really interested to check that out and see what it's like because I'm a huge fan of his silent comedies, but I haven't seen a film that is this late from him. It also includes an extended cameo from Buster Keaton, the only time the two were ever on film together, which I'm very, very excited about because I also love Buster Keaton. So yeah, I'm very excited to check out Limelight. Hopefully I can check out that one. I don't know, there's still a few other earlier Chaplin films that I want to watch first before I get to this. So maybe I'll hold off a little bit, but yeah, I'm very excited when I eventually do get to that one. Let me know what you think of Limelight from Charlie Chaplin. Next up, I have got one that I picked up just for the actress because I really, really love this actress. It's Let the Sun Shine In, starring Juliette Binoche. Talked about this one in the last haul I did with Grace because we're both interested in this. We just really love the actress. I'm a huge fan of Three Colors Blue. I think she's amazing in that. So I'm basically just picking this one up solely on the lead actress, but I also did hear from you guys in the comments of the last video that Claire Denis is also a really, really strong director, and this is just a great film. This is a much later film for Juliette Binoche. 2017 this just came out. I didn't realize that when I picked it up, that it was such a recent film, but it sounds really interesting to me, and I am excited to check out anything that she is in. Let me know what you think of that one, and I will definitely be watching that one with Grace in the near future. Next one I picked up is one that I've been wanting for a while now, and I'm so glad I finally picked it up. It is Black Orpheus, which is an adaptation of the Greek myth, but it takes place in the 20th century during Carnival in Rio de Janeiro, which, I don't know, it just sounds super entertaining and interesting to me. I've heard that the visuals in this film are gorgeous, and also the soundtrack is supposed to be really great. Apparently it was really influential culturally, and it kind of kickstarted the bossa nova craze. So yeah, I don't know, everything about this movie sounds like I'm going to really enjoy it. Let me know what you think of Black Orpheus from 1959. This is definitely the one of these four that I picked up today that I'm most excited to check out, and hopefully I can get to that one real soon. And then this last one I picked up was not planned at all. This movie wasn't even on my radar. It just caught my eye on the shelf because it has one of the most beautiful covers I've ever seen for just a standard jewel case in the Criterion Collection. It looks amazing. It is Dance Girl Dance, starring Maureen O'Hara, who is one of my absolute favorite actresses. I've loved her in everything I've seen her in, from The Hunchback of Notre Dame to The Quiet Man, which I just watched this year. Also, I mean, she's even great in Miracle on 34th Street. So she's always great. So I'm excited to see her in anything. And her co-star in this is Lucille Ball, who I've never seen in the movies. I've only seen her, on sitcom. So yeah, I'm very excited to check out both of them. It's a ballerina movie by a female director, Dorothy Arzner, who is apparently the sole woman to work as a director in the Hollywood studio system of the 1930s and early 1940s, which is fascinating to me. I love to see her perspective during that time period. And also, I am just always game for a 1930s or 1940s classic old Hollywood film, and Grace is too. So I can't wait to show her this one, and we're going to watch it together soon, hopefully. And yeah, very excited to add that one to the collection. It's a new director that I'm not familiar with, but I'm hoping I really like her style, and I really like this film. Let me know what you think of Dance Girl Dance, if you've seen it, in the comments below. Those are my 4 pickups from today in this third Criterion sale haul of the month. Very excited with these ones because I hadn't seen, other than Let the Sun Shine In, I hadn't seen the other 3 at the first 2 stores I went to. So very fortunate to find these at this store, because these all, the first 3, this one was a surprise, but these first 3 have been on my wish list on Criterion.com for a while. So glad to finally have those. Let me know what you guys are continuing to pick up this month during the July sale. I hope you're finding good stuff too, and I can't wait to talk to you guys down in the comments below. I'll be back with more Criterion content all month long. I've got another haul, 2 more hauls already planned. I think me and Grace are going to go out again, and then I already have one planned with John again this week, which is always a fun time. So stay tuned. We've got more Criterion hauls coming, and I will see you guys again in another video real soon.